This is going to be a message for people who have known me, Ryland, for a long time, who have known me for a long time, right? And have known who I've been and who I am becoming. And I want to make this message because it's come to my attention that there are people watching me change, shift, show different parts of myself, different parts of me, different parts of Ryland. And they're concerned about me and my state of mind. And I just want to, I want to talk about this because this is, man, oh man. First of all, I want to say my mental health, the state of my sureness of who I am, has never been stronger. It has never been stronger. The reason being because I am not attached to identities. I'm not attached to who I am as a human. I'm a spiritual being, right? I am. All of us are this. I am plugged into a human experience. I think this trips people out. So I want to reel it back. I have been going through this process for 5 years. I have been on the spiritual journey for 5 full years. Multiple deaths of my ego, multiple deaths of who I am, multiple deaths of who I thought I was, realizing I am not any of it. I think of people like Jim Carrey too, by the way. Go look at Jim Carrey, the number of people questioning his mental health. Oh, he's depressed. Oh, he's off the deep end. No, he's awake. He is awake to who he really is. And I am awake to who I really am. And I've never felt clearer, more powerful, stronger, whoever I want to be, whoever I want to manifest as, whoever I want Ryland to be, that is who he is, because I am all of it. I am all the potential. This idea, some of my favorite people that I follow to this day are people I've watched go through transformation, where I've watched them have an ego death publicly. They go through a phase where their identity's not so sure, where you can see through, you can see that they are not fully grounded in, you can see they're not fully grounded in their body. I've been there, I just haven't shown it online. Multiple times over years, because every time you shift, you lose an identity, you're in this in-between space where you lack it. It looks strange to people on the outside. And then you reground into the new version of who you are. This is the multiple deaths and rebirths of identity. I hope this is making sense so far. I'm kind of just going off on a cuff here. The self is felt. It's experienced. It can't be truly known. It can only know. The self knows, but it can't be known. That's who you are. That's who I am. That's who we are. So the mind and the state of somebody's mental health is actually in how conscious are they? How much do they know their mind? How much do you know your mind? How much control do you have over your mind? People who are not well mentally have no control over their mind, are lost in their mind, are entangled in the mind, don't know what's going on. Somebody who is awake, on the other hand, knows the mind, sees the mind, observes the mind. I am there. I see it, I know it. I watch it. Do I fall back into it at times? Absolutely. Absolutely. Are there levels to how far I'm able to kind of zoom out and see versus how like in it I am? Absolutely. But I am clear as day. Am I always clear as day? No. No. Have I gone through experiences where I have been mentally unwell? Oh yeah. Absolutely. I have. When I looked the most normal, when I looked like I was doing the best on the outside, I was the most mentally unwell I've ever been. The most self-destructive. When I was the most socially acceptable, I was the most unwell. And that's the sickness of our society. Most people who look like they are doing the best are the most mentally unwell. And the people who look like they are crazy and insane are the ones who are the clearest and the most awake. The farther a society gets from the truth, the more that the truth looks like a lie to them. The more they will hate the truth, is the saying. The farther a society gets from the truth, the more it will hate the truth when it sees it. The feeling I get when people question if I'm doing okay or not, mentally, based on people seeing me express my authenticity, is going to happen. But it's also an indicator to me that I know there are people out there going through the same thing as me who are probably also feeling really alienated because people are questioning your sanity and questioning your wellness because you're expressing something different than what they understand. And I just want people to know all of what I post is who I am authentically in that moment. I'm not the same moment to moment. I'm not the same person moment to moment. None of us are. I made that video called Thoughts on Being a Shapeshifter because that is the archetype, right? We are always shapeshifting, all of us, all the time. We're constantly changing, constantly new iterations and versions of human because we are not this. We're not all of this. We're nothing. We're self that knows. That's it. Everything else is just the game. So, the game of life, the great game of life. So, yes, what I am teaching on here, what I'm saying is highly advanced spiritually, but it's also very simple. It's just that our society has made us very unwell. And so the people questioning someone's wellness because they are spiritual and sharing their spirituality and sharing the multifaceted nature of who they are in a very constrictive, capitalistic system, a very controlling, authoritarian system in so many ways, is the exact reflection of how unwell we are, how far from the truth we are. Freedom is to wake up, to recognize, I am. That process has so many ups and downs. You're gonna see all your crazy. Yes, you are. You're gonna see you're crazy. You're gonna see how unwell you are when you wake up. But it doesn't last because when you wake up, now you see. It's clear. So, I don't want to go too long about this, but for the people who've watched me for a long time, watched who I was from 2016, 2017 when I started this music career, and it's kind of started to take off to now, almost 10 years later, I've changed a lot, and I will continue to change a lot, and I will continue to post things that seem really fucking weird to people, because that's me, that's my authenticity, and the people who it's for will see it, and the people who it's for will take it in, or will remember it for when the time is right, just like I have with other people. Like, I'm so grateful to the people who let themselves be weird. and let themselves be crazy. Let people think they're insane. Because those were some of the people who awakened me to my freedom. So let your freak flag fly, is basically what I'm saying. And I'm not apologizing for who I am. Because I'm me. And I like me. Sometimes I don't like me. And that's okay. Like, this is the point. None of it. Anyway, that's a whole other story. I was going to say none of it matters. You see, I see. We're just seeing, just experiencing. Anyway, okay. Enough said. The ones who get it will get it. The ones who don't, won't. Or they will eventually. So, it doesn't really matter either way. That's all. I love you lots. Take care. Be well. Walk in light. Walk in consciousness. All right.